In light of Joe Jellybean Bryant passing the other day, I want to address a few things with Kobe Bryant. I'm going to reiterate. He was not a likable guy. Now, Kobe Bryant was a very complex dude. He was a forward thinking dude in a lot of ways because he was multilingual, which in today's NBA landscape made him like an incredible minded person. But for his intellect, as far as picking up languages and things, he was kind of just a Joe ordinary potatoes, his language, his demeanor. And as a teammate, he left somewhat to be desired. He did have a competitive streak and a drive. He cloned himself after Michael Jordan. He cloned himself. I don't think people understand that. It's like a robot, like a AI, like a. That's the scary part. He actually was like, and you got to have a certain kind of synergy alone when you even think about that. He was like alien in a way, but he was real. He was flawed like we all are. But he wasn't this nice guy and all that. And, when people marveled at his talents, it wasn't that they marveled at him because he was so likable. It was because he was gifted. He was charismatic and he had personality. But it wasn't because he was such a, soft gestural kind of dude. He had a lot. It was a very complex nature to him. And there's that, and then of course I'm also one of the people that I'll tell it like this, and I don't care what nobody says. Him and Dwayne Wade are tied as the second best two guards. I got them both tied. Michael Jordan is number one, and that's it. Ain't no one A, ain't no one B. They tied for two. I will debate anybody on that because I think that with the right parts of Shaquille O'Neal, because remember, Shaq and them don't get hurt in that '05. They could have played the Spurs. Could have been back to back in Miami. And I'm saying that. So, and he was instrumental. He did win that ring '06, and he showed what he was made of in Dwayne Wade. So I think that with the parts being all things, I think aside from him scoring a lot more points, they were pretty even. So I'm not gonna do a push or one way or the other. But anyway, um, and we don't know about his wife and everything like that. There's a lot of stuff that goes on with that. But he was a very complex figure, you know. And aside from being, I don't know, I don't, because a lot of soul brothers have angry black male syndrome, which is not a bad thing. It's normal in America with 3Ks. Eventually, you get that anger, and he had parts of it, but he was composed. But he did find solace after basketball. But there was a lot of unanswered questions with him, a lot of things, and you know. Now, let's get to the NBA aspect. At the bottom end of my top 10, I juggled with between him being, I guess you could say, 8 through 11. But as time goes on, um, I got him in the range. Um, and the disrespect he gets with LeBron James is crazy because LeBron will never be able to see Kobe. No, not in the cutthroat, not when you need it most. All around, I've said in the past, and I will give you that. But Kobe just was cut different, and there's a lot of things Kobe wouldn't do that LeBron does. So that's always going to come into question. The Lakers don't even look like the same situation, and not in a good way. Stuff Kobe would not, they wouldn't have done. But he was a complex cat. So sometimes you gotta be careful how if you martyr him, you gotta be careful with that because there's a lot of, he definitely was cut in a different type of cloth. And I don't know if you'll ever see anyone who patterns himself after someone like a robot again, tip for tap, which was spooky. Because in a way, he was one of his own. If you think about it, I don't think of another person that's played basketball that I can say, and let me say this, he's not in my top 5. He barely at the bottom of my top 10 because I have a lot of issues with a lot of stuff Kobe Bryant did on the court too. Times he would act pout and act indifferent, didn't play the best of team ball. And I don't think that he fully understood the power of Shaquille O'Neal. And I still got Shaquille O'Neal over him all the time before you even ask, so don't even go there. And of course, Michael Jordan was leaps and bounds over him. But just emphasizing that that's my thoughts and my takes. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share the video if you like, and please hit my membership where we'll discuss more content, and I will get back to you. Peace, stay blessed, and have a great day. I'm out. Peace.